All right, it is time for CSS Battle for September 12th. Let's see what we got. We have a clock. A clock. Oh boy. Okay. So things are pretty easy except for the tick marks. These ticks, to me, are the challenging part. I don't know an easy way to do those. So, I'm going to say background HTML is that color. I would like to use the body for part of this, but I don't know how to do it effectively. So I'm going to skip it. And I'm just going to have a paragraph select, which means I need a paragraph tag. Might as well have two, because I'm going to have this. I don't know a clever way to do this, so I'm going to do it a dumb way, because I'm good at doing stuff the dumb way. All right, so the border, 10 pixels, solid. This color, padding 50. It's not 10 pixels, it's 20. 50 actually looks pretty close to something right for the padding. Margin, I don't know, 0. Oh, I'm still getting the margin of my body. It shouldn't matter. Shouldn't. We'll see. Well, nope. 200. 180. 2. 0. I do that wrong every time. 182. This one's 0. All right. That's close, but not correct. Padding needs to be more. 55, 50. 5, 56, 56. Semicolon. 6. There's that. Okay, now the margin of the other one. I want to be 0, 82, 0, 0. Need to be minus 182. Why is it not moving back? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. There we go. Now I think this can be 0, and this can be 182. All right. Now minus 20. That is kind of what I wanted. So I'm creating a couple boxes here that are going, my plan, create boxes, then eventually mask the boxes with a radial gradient to the tick marks, and then I will use the radial gradient to draw this circle as well, because I'm already in a radial gradient. That's my thoughts. I don't know. Oops. All right. And, I'm going to try something. Yeah, I think I don't need to try something stupid. But maybe I do. We'll see. Plus P this time. Rotate 45 degrees. Margin, I'm just going to start with 0, minus 50, 180. Let's do actually 0, 0, 182. minus 100. And now I need to move it back that way. That's probably the opposite way for a camera. Pushing it down. I hate positioning rotated things. Let's turn the rotation off for a moment. Let's see if that makes it less confusing to me. Okay, let's turn it back on. We're getting closer. That was actually a good idea. Weird, I had a good idea. 120. Turn this back on. Getting closer. I think I understand the premise now. All right, 72. 110. Nope, that was the wrong way. 114. 16. 18. 22. Now it needs to move up. I just need to change it to 80. Nope, that's the wrong thing to do. 120. 110. Now maybe 80. 90. Needs to move to my left again. 130. I remember, but I don't remember which way this was going. 112. That's getting closer now. Up again. 20. 16. 15. That actually looks pretty close. Okay. Now, subsequent paragraph selector. This one needs to move even way further. The margin minus 200. 182. 0. 0. All right, minus 250. 80. Let's try 300. Not 30, 300. Okay, that's getting kind of close. 162. That's going the wrong way. 192. This needs to move more that way. I'm off by a half. So how do I do that? Turn this off again. And then say, I was going to push it. So this needs to go to, it's pushing from that side. I need to push from this side. So let's do 180. Then let's rotate back on. This needs to go back the other way a little bit. So let's go make this 100. 420. Now it needs to go up. 350. That's a little close. 345. Now 110. 118. Needs to go up again. Try 350. And now 110. 12. 14. It's not going to be exactly right there, so it needs to go 350. 48. And then 112. 116. Oh, that's close, but not right. I don't think. 17. That's worse. 15. 349. And then 14. Nope, then 16. That actually looks okay. All right. Whew. All right. Now, I'm going to do something stupid now. I'm going to have a DT. I think I can put my DT at the same my selector for it at the same place as this. I'm going to say padding 10, background red, just so maybe I can see the thing. There's the thing. Okay. It's going to have, all right, padding going to be 150, margin 0, nope, maybe minus 150, 40, 30, 2. Okay, I think that makes it full screen. And now background is going to be radial gradient. It's going to be red to transparent to yellow to red and it's going to be 1Q to make it a circle. All right, the red is going to be 100 pixels. Transparent is going to be 0, 120 pixels. The yellow is going to be 0, 140 pixels. And that doesn't need a 0. Okay. Okay, I'm getting something. Now my problem is it's being masked by some of this background, which I don't think I need, except I need it right there. Darn it. Which means this has to have a background of transparent. Now, why is my gradient not clipping? At the edge? Why isn't it hiding those? That's really confusing. It's hiding the ones that aren't rotated, but not the ones that are? I'm very confused by that. What if I make it a paragraph? And I get rid of this selector and make it a plus P. And then I put all this stuff. Oops, I don't know what I did with that. We'll see. Down there. Then of course I have to turn off border. Rotate 0 degrees. Then it works. I'm very confused by that. I'm very confused by that. Can I do it a different way? Can I do my, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to matter. DT, make this a DT. No. Which it would have to be subsequent? Okay, that works. Which means I shouldn't have to, see? That is so confusing. All right, is it rotate? It's rotate that's causing those to extend beyond. What if it's a paragraph again? Then other ones extend beyond. Wow, that is very strange. I do not understand that behavior at all. But let's do this. Let's dt, dt. Can I turn rotate 0 day? Evidently I can. Don't know why. If I put let's try something else. Let's do this. Let's do, it shouldn't matter, but let's make this 0, 200 pixels. Nope, doesn't matter. I don't understand that. And I broke something. Okay, I don't know. Don't know. But I'm going to go subsequent paragraph, which means I need another subsequent paragraph here, which messes everything up. Because it's in the DT. Yeah. All right. Well, it was a bad idea. I mentioned that before, and I was right. So, now why is the DT masking the other paragraph? I can't use the index because I haven't defined a stacking order anywhere. I don't understand why it's now masking things that are on top of it. So, might as well do something I understand. Uh, this needs to become a paragraph again. Let's get rid of this for a moment. And I thought I had this working before. What else did I, oh, border 0. Okay. Now subsequent paragraph and put it back. Background, none. Actually, let's make it red now. Border 20 pixels, solid, yellow. Yeah, ridiculous padding. Margin minus 100, 200, 300, okay, 250, 80. Right is going to be, I don't know, 100 and 10. It's getting close. Oh, was all of this off? It is. All of this is off. Oh, that's okay. That's just my gradient, I think. 130, 5, 120, 5, nope, 115. There we go. And now the mass is a little off. That's time. I guess I'm going overtime today if I want to finish this. 95. Okay, that's fine. All right. Uh, this needs to be 120, 2, 0, and 200. Not quite 200. 180, 2, and now it's too wide. That's okay because it's also too tall. 40, which means it needs to go came in and up. That's fine. Minus 2, 60. Now we can go 30 to 40, 20 to 20. That may be too short. No, that's not too short. All right, background, transparent, and border. I think I can do that with width, 0, 0, 20 pixels, 20 pixels. Needs to be pushed down. Oh, right, because my border takes up space. Box sizing on 30 and 20. Now back to 220. Hopefully that's a match. What a mess. This is a mess. I am a disaster today. And it's not a match. Perfect. All right, we're calling it there. I'm not chasing this anymore. I'm overtime and I'm going to be late. So, sorry. Today's a mess. See you next time.